Yo, what's going on guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Dislyte video. So, in today's video, we're back over on the test server to have a look at the event, okay? Now, on my first video I actually couldn't find the event, and it's because it's not really an event. I'll explain what I'm talking about. It's in here. And it's more of a passive event, to be honest, than an active event. Now what I mean by that is, obviously, the Ollie event had stages, it had specific challenges within that stage, and it was more of a full-blown traditional story event as we would kind of come to know it. Now, this event is a little bit different, and it's more, I'm going to call it more of a passive event. Now what I mean by that is, it's really stuff that you're going to complete while doing other things in the game, so you're going to really take advantage of the existing content within the game before you can really gain from this, if that makes sense. It's like going into here, you choose a side that you want to go for, and you come up to here, for example, and you get this surge of inspiration, okay? Now when you go into here, you can see that surge of inspiration, it's basically like this passive thing that you are going to gain crystals, and you're also going to gain gold. Now I suppose that's pretty decent. It's something that you are going to be able to go in and collect every so often, and it's going to give you some more rewards to, I suppose, give you more stamina, because let's be honest, that's what everyone does. They use their stamina, their crystals on stamina, because it's the only way you can play the goddamn game. But yeah, if you look here, there's actually not that many things that you can do. I mean, there's like a stage here you can take on. If we move up, there's a little bit of story, there's a couple of stages, and you make it all the way to the end to gain 2 records. And along the way, you can spend your inspiration points that you get free per day, and you can also trade in stamina to get another one. But you kind of trade them in to redeem certain little rewards, but there isn't really like a reward shop or anything like that. And you know, it's more like, if you look at the top, you'll see where is it, obtain 1 inspiration point for every 60 stamina consumed. So it's a bit like, actually it's a bit like the gacha event, to be honest. If we go here, and we can see you've got the gacha event, which is you gain points for every single time you consume stamina. So I mean, to me it's a bit like that. The way that you're going to progress in this sideshow, or this side content, this, what's the exact name of it again? Charity show, that's what it's called. The way that you're going to progress in this is by doing other things in the game. Now, I don't know about you guys, it doesn't add much for me. While I know it was a bit boring after a while for some people, I like the fact that a story event is something new, it's something different, you know. My biggest issue with this charity show is, really it's going to boil down to, it's not really adding new content. They're adding a new banner, obviously, because obviously there's got to be a way for you to spend your money. But for me, every time they add a new character, they should actually add a full-blown story mode. Ollie, personally, I don't think Ollie offered enough. So to offer less than that is, it's not ideal for me, and it's not really what I look for when it comes to a gacha title. To be honest, I think every other gacha game I play, when they introduce a new character, that character has a full-fledged story along with them. It's got a new event shop, it's got new things that you can redeem, it's got new ways that you can earn points to redeem them. Whereas, although it's called side stories, is that what it's called? Yeah, although it's called side stories, it just feels like he's a bit of a side show, a bit of a non-event, you know. Like, they've wanted to rush this character out and not really have a lot to go with him, because the fact is, this lasts for 16 days, and to be honest, the main thing that you're going to do for those 16 days is probably go in here and claim this. I mean, yeah, you'll make your way through here, obviously, you'll pick up the little bits of different rewards. It's like you go to here, this is where you unlock the ability to re-roll your stats on your weapons. If you move through here, you've got what, exactly how many free fights? You've got free fights, and in these free fights you're basically aiming to get 3 stars on them. Once you've got 3 stars on them, that's it, done, you know. So like really it's nothing content. I mean, I hope that's not disrespectful to anyone, but I mean, this is like so light on content, it is unreal, you know. There's not a lot here. There's no free to play character. I personally feel that a good system would be do a full-fledged story, have a free to play character with every event, have some kind of meaty substance behind it, have something that you can sink your teeth into as a player, because I mean, just chasing relics, just doing Wave Runner, I mean, let's be completely honest, it is a bit monotonous. I don't think anyone can deny that. I know from speaking to people in my Discord and stuff like that, while they still enjoy playing the game, they do find it a bit tedious to do the same thing, the exact same thing, every single day, and that is basically chasing substats on relics and gear. There isn't really much more to it than that once you've completed the story and stuff. And I know for me personally, the thing that I was looking forward to was having these full-fledged story modes for each character. Now again, I don't think the Ollie event was perfect, because really it boiled down to 4 stages, well 2 stages, just split difficulties that you had to grind, and obviously there was a little bit of like storytelling in between where you got to do certain things, but it felt like more of an event than this. This really just feels like some weird tacked on passive event more than anything else. Again, there is a couple of active stages, but nothing really significant, and I really hope they don't make a habit of this, because as I say, I feel like the game is already quite light on content if you are. I mean, even if you're not someone who's rushed the game, at this point, I feel like you can have made your way past a lot of it. You can have beaten normal and hard, and maybe you're making your way through Purgatory. Maybe you've done the tower stages, which hopefully with any luck you've maybe done that by now. You're taking on the cube every 2 days, there's not really much change in there. You either enjoy Hollow Battle or you just don't like it. I know that there's a mixture of players out there, and I know that a lot of players were looking forward to new story modes and stuff going forward, so I just feel like this isn't it really. I just feel like this is a little bit lacking when it comes to content, and it's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. But I mean, hey, we do get some rewards. We get what, two gold records, a couple of shimmer fragments, not even like a shimmer record, and we get some crystals. Again, I just don't feel like it's necessarily, I don't think it's enough. Like, being blunt, I don't think it's enough. I feel like this should be a little bit better. But this is coming out soon. This is going to be launching on the global server about 3-4 days. Like I say, there's not a lot to sink your teeth into, but hey ho, I mean, we should be happy for what we get, I suppose. But yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on it. Again, I feel like it's a little bit lackluster. I'm probably coming off as this really negative guy, and I don't mean to be. I just, like I say, maybe I just expect too much. I just feel like we should be getting a little bit more than a tacked on side event that you passively complete more than anything else. But anyway guys, I've been Hayzink, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Dislyte video. Peace out dudes, and I'll see you later, bye.